No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 Can't focus, I can't forget.
Just rustling up the laggards from out in the pen. Welcome, folks. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Harcourts Four Seasons auctions. Delighted to see you all here. It's a big day for 5 people today. Well, probably a big day for 10 groups, isn't it? Because the 5 new buyers, they're going to be pretty excited to get a hold of this quality property that we have here. My name's Mark. I work with Linda today. We're auctioneers and proud to do so. James and Greg will be here to welcome you along as well as our principals at Harcourts Four Seasons. It's always a big day for our sellers. Thanks for entrusting your job, the job of selling your home to us, because we take it very, very seriously and really appreciate the efforts that you've put in, getting your property ready, making all that documentation ready and available to all those bidders and buyers. So thank you very, very much. It is that documentation that has been circulated by your Harcourts Four Seasons sales consultant that I'm going to bring your attention to now. Jeremy Andrews, who is our man behind the technology. He's a sales consultant in his own right, successful at auction last week. He's wearing that hat today. We'll go on to the conduct of auction because that's the rules of auction, and even though many of you have probably been to lots of auctions in the past, for some of you it might be a brand new experience. So we better get on the same page, we better be crystal clear. You might not be able to read that, my eyesight wouldn't allow it, but I'm going to put the legalese into everyday speak anyway. The reserves have been set, they stay confidential, but we'll let you know if you reach them or go past them and you're the highest bidder, hey, you'll be the winner of the auction and then become the new owner. We don't always reach the reserve in the initial bidding, and that doesn't cause the auction to conclude. No, what happens is that if we don't reach that reserve in the auction, we pause. That's all we do. We just pause it, and then the auctioneer will take the highest bidder out to the main lounge here and give you the opportunity to become the buyer today. Linda and I think that auction is the best place and time to buy, and I don't think we're overly biased, Linda, are we? But the reasons are concrete, because if property doesn't sell at auction today, then that gets passed into the sales consultant. They've got to toil back to the marketplace, and then they welcome interest from the entire market, including those who may have conditions in their offers too. So always a bit more tricky to deal with, less transparent afterwards. Just let's make sure we've got your strongest bid on show at all times, sir. We don't want you going away disappointed or anything like that. Now, sometimes during that negotiation, hey, the property can be withdrawn and sold outside of the room. So just be wary of that. If you're waiting to think, I'll wait and have another go when it comes back in, doesn't always present itself as an opportunity. So you've been warned, is what I would say. You might hear Linda and myself nominating the bidding increments, nominating the chunks by which bidding should be increased. But let me tell you, we don't place any limits on you whatsoever. So if you've got your bidding strategy in mind, we're happy to work with it. You know we've got the right to refuse bids, but they have got to be pretty cheeky, but we sometimes do. So we've got that right. If there's a dispute, sometimes can come when the bidding with the mask on, then we'll just work that out and carry on from there. You might hear us placing vendor bids. That's just a message to you that the bidding's well below our owner's reserve and you've stopped putting your hand up or haven't put your hand up yet. We'll give you a roadmap to say there's work to be done. We're not at a level where the property would sell, so we'll make it clear if we're vendor bidding. We often place those. If the team from Harcourts around the province are bidding for their buyers, we'll identify them to you. I'm not sure if you've got any phone bidding authorities, Linda, but that's often the case as well. And the final clause is the nitty-gritty. When whack, the hammer comes down, you beauty, you get a high five and you get a hug probably if you're the winner. And then to formalise the sale, we just need your signature on the agreement and a deposit into the trust account, just 1/10 of your final winning bid. That's all we need today, and you're in business. Linda's standing in front of the best practice guide for auction. We always operate under those auspices, so it's all crystal clear for you. Up to the Huranui we go, and Jackie Frame, you and Sue have brought forward this rather special property at 15 Tarndale Place. I think it's the best house in Hanma Springs personally, but just my own opinion. What would I know? But it's an absolute beauty, and Jackie, I know you've said it's truly one of a kind, and there's no doubt about that. We do say thanks to our sellers for the opportunity, and I'm sure the market is absolutely tantalised and ready to go here at Tarndale Place. You know where it is, quiet cul-de-sac, just very, very close to the village. That's where the postie knows it is, but your legal advisor would have confirmed that it's a freehold estate. It's a great size section too, 1,178 square metres, so it's a good size parcel. It's got a legal description that isn't changed to the one that Jackie and Sue have deposit guaranteed on the 12th of July, so that's not too long to wait when you can get up there. And just the list of chattels, well, it's extensive, almost reads like a catalogue, and all those good chattels are unchanged to that which that Jackie has circulated to you. All the big stuff too, fridge, freezer, that's listed. Yes, well, it's an architectural piece of genius, this home. Look at the triple pavilion style that's been built in. I think morning, afternoon and evening sun is based around that design, and hasn't it done so well with that double height ceiling, elevated windows, just to breathe in your surroundings. If you take a look at that spot, are you not inspired by that? There'll be nice white caps over those mountains now since that photo was taken. And that's the magic of Hanma Springs, isn't it? It's a 365-day-a-year proposition, 4 seasons, all well enjoyed. You've got the girls to look out on, Isabel and Sharon, the mountains, of course, Dunblane, Conoco Hill in the foreground. You're in a quiet position, but it's such an easy stroll to the village. Inside, of course, you know it's absolute quality. The materials that have been invested in the property, there's some new ones too in terms of that concrete look. Doesn't have the weight, of course, of that. Love the indoor-outdoor room, the flow to the living, the engineered oak flooring, engineered stone bench tops. You've seen the quality in the kitchen for the foodies amongst you, the cathedral ceilings, the gallery-style ceilings, the separation that the master suite enjoys with that access to the outdoors as well. It's a special spot, and one you deserve as the breadwinner. You've got that subtle separation from the rest of the family and your guests, and I think everybody will appreciate that privacy. You won't be able to leave. You will never want to leave a home of this calibre. I ask you now to start the bidding as we get underway at 15 Tarndale Place in Hanma Springs. Definitely one of, if not the finest in the village. Who's going to be lucky enough to own it? Who starts us away in the bidding? watching and waiting. Waiting and watching. It's not a Weight Watchers meeting, by the way, just say. Learned that one at the competitions, Linda.
Yeah, $1 million.
$1 million, welcome in, sir. Good luck to you at $1 million. There's the opening salvo there at the 7 figures. 1 and all the zeros at $1 million. Would someone perhaps run straight to 1-1? You tell me. But at $1 million, welcome in, sir, at 1-1 with you. Good luck to you in the bidding at 1-1. I have at the rear of the room. At 1-1, I'll welcome you back at 1-2 if you like, sir, but you tell me. I've got $1 million against you now at this point. First call, I'm happy to work in a 50 if you find that more comfortable. At $1 million, just at the stage, second call. At the rear of the room, discerning buyers need only apply. At 1 million, special place, truly unique, built with quality and high specification.
Yeah, at 50.
50, good on you. At 150, sir, I welcome you back. You could say 1-2 for me. At 150 now, 2 in the race. As I look over this side of the room, in Tarndale Place, very special position, opportunity, and built to a vision, not to a budget. That is for sure. 150, have we seen the best of your budget, sir? Would you say 1-2 for me? Or maybe perhaps you could cut me in half again and say 175. I'm very easy to work with. 175 at 1 3/4 there. At $1,175,000 only, sir, just opens the door for you to say, yes, I'll step through and say 1-2. At 175, 2 in the race.
Yeah,
1-2, good on you, of course you will, sir. At $1.2 million, we're doing well, and we're just keeping on going. At 1-2, 225 would be my recommendation. Put forward a quarter for it now at $1.2 million, even and flat, with those views to drink in gorgeous comfort and gorgeous luxury. Once I offer it up now, second call, as I look to your good group here, third call at the 1-2, 25 within your graph, sir. You'd go another quarter, surely. At 1-2 at this early stage. What are you thinking? Not sure just yet? At 1-2, I'll give you 3 chances again, because we're not about putting pressure on here at Harcourts 4 Seasons. We're cruisers. At 1-2, you might try 20, just something like that, sir. Second call, stay in the race. Pop the nose in front. Third call at $1.2 million. Was that a bit over the side of the room? Not from you, Annie, certainly not. At 1-2. What's it be, sir? On that third call? Jackie, your people lead. I'm not at a level I'm authorised to sell, but I can offer you the opportunity in private now. There is a sunny spot up there. It might still be a bit brisk. Why don't we go back into the main lounge here, and I'll come and offer you the opportunity. I'll pause. I'll give Linda the chance to continue in the program, but we'll just pause and negotiate. So that auction is open and live, just at the stage.
Okay, nice to see you all. Good luck to Mark and his negotiations. Okay, so we're all ready to go, just making sure everybody's in place. And a big welcome to Team Roberts from our Belfast office, award-winning agents. They work very successfully throughout Canterbury, and of course they're the lead marketing agents on this fantastic property here today. All the very best to our seller as well. I'm going to go straight to the formalities of the property, where the legal description is clearly stated as an estate in freehold. It's being lot 17, deposited plan 6838, positioned on an outstanding parcel of land comprising 1,280 square metres more or less, recorded on the instrument of title CB 37798 and the Canterbury Land Registry. Now, there's no changes to that excellent list of chattels. Vacant possession is being offered by the seller on the 27th of July 2022, unless, of course, agreed otherwise in any aside agreements. And look, our owner has enjoyed every moment of her tenure in this magnificent home. From the time spent on that sea-facing deck, enjoying that absolutely commanding and daily changing view. You've got the elevated and expansive area, just perfect for entertaining, having lots of fun with family and friends, maybe a game of cricket, just to reading a book in that lovely sunroom with a lead-like glass, just enjoying that sun going down those twilight evenings. It's a place you just don't want to leave when you get there. It's a charming character home. It's had a total makeover inside and out, future-proofing your investment. And its situation maximises the most of the sun And as I said, those absolute stunning views. It's very rare to find a section of this size that offers elevation as well as that extensive flat area for parking. And look, it's just, as I said, one of those properties you don't want to leave. As difficult as it is, our owner is committed to handing over the tenure of this gracious home to a new family to enjoy just as much as she has. So I'm looking for opening bids, opening offer. Where do you see value? Opening bid, 51 Major Hornbrook Road. Who'd like to start me off with an opening bid? This is the time, whether you've got to make your mind up. You're here to bid or you're here to buy. Looking for an opening bid? At 800,000. Optimistic, but welcome and appreciate your opening bid. 800,000, maybe we're looking for a rise of $50,000, but at the moment the lead bid with you, sir, 800,000. Is there an 850 in the room? And 850 over there, thanks so much. Two in the race at 850, sir. Can I increase you to 900? Going up at 900,000, looking for another $50,000 increment. 900 here, sir. Would you come in at 950 at 950,000? That's so easy, isn't it? Just a nod on the head for a property like this. 950,000, sir. Would you like to go to $1 million? At 950 with you. Bids against you at $1 million. And this property certainly has $1 million in front of it all day long, every day of the week. $1 million with you, against you, sir. Anybody can participate at any time. Still looking for another 50,000 rise. But at the moment, the lead bid is $1 million. Sir, can I invite you back in? Yep, thank you so much. 1050. 1,050,000, looking maybe for 1.1. But happy to work with your bid. At the moment, the lead bid 1050 with you, looking for 1.1. And as I said, anybody can engage. 1.1, thanks so much. Now we have 3 interested parties just loving it at 1.1 with you, against you, and against you. Where do we go from here? 1.1, looking for 1150. Who's going to put their hand up first for 1150? Happy to take maybe 25. A 25 rise. Yes. At a 25 there, thanks so much at 1125. Sir, would you like to go to 1150? I know we've got big decisions here today. At the moment, the lead bid is 1125, so you could come back in at 1150. Nice, confident bid. Thanks so much. $1,150,000 at 1.2. Thanks so much at 1.2. Is showing some confidence there. As I said, you're here to bid, you're here to buy, but at the moment, the lead bid at 1.2 with you, sir. It's against you and it's against you. Where do we go from here? We're going once at 1.2. We're going twice. Now, the person that holds the highest bid, we haven't met the reserve set here on the floor. So the person that holds the highest bid will have 1250. Great. And at 1.3, thanks so much. Showing super confidence, 1.3. 1.3 going once at 1.3. As I say, the person that holds the highest bid, they will have that opportunity to negotiate with me. 1.31? Sorry, 1.35. Who's going to go to 1.4? 1.4. 1.4 million against you and against you. Would you like to come in at 1.450? As I say, this wonderful property, a total makeover inside and out. Lead bid out in front, 1.4 with you at the back. So where would you like to go from here? Show some confidence, 1.450. That's what I'm looking for.
1.41.
At 1.41. 1.41.
Yep.
And where were we? Sorry, I missed that.
1.4.
At the back?
No, here.
Oh, yeah, we've got
He's
that.
just did a bit here.
And a bit here at 20. 1.420. At 1.420, would you like to come back at 1.430? Yep. 1.430. 1.440. 1.5. 45. 1.450. It's good to show that confidence coming quick. 1.450. You could try another 10, you could try 50. But at the moment, the lead bid with you, sir, at the back is 1.450. I don't see you letting go. We're going once at 1.450.
We're on the market.
We're on the market? Okay, folks, there's a sold sign going up today. The keys are changing hands at 1,450,000. The bid's with you at the back. Who would like to engage? for this wonderful property. You can't let go now. 1450, maybe looking for another 10. But at the moment we're at 1450 on the market and selling. Sir, would you like to come back in? You're out? Okay, we've got two. At 10, 460. 1460, sir. Straight back at 80. Showing confidence, mixing up those bid increments at 1480. Where do we go from here? Would you like to try another 10? But at the moment, as you can see, 1480. Going once at 1480. Going twice. You're just in a holding pattern at the moment. At 1480. Third and final opportunity. And another 5. 1485. Where do you go from here? At 1.5. All the way to 1.5. I think that's a great move at $1.5 million. That's where we are at the moment, folks. We are selling at 1.5, unless there's another bid, to take me maybe to 1510. Would you consider that? You've come all this way, all those open homes, but at the moment the lead bid, 1.5 million with you at the back. We're going once at 1.5. Twice at 1.5. You don't want to wake up with any regrets tomorrow. Third and final time. No, you're out. So we are going, folks. If there's no other engagement, no other participation, I like to give everybody equal opportunity, but 1.5 million, we are going. Welcome to Major Hornbrook Road. Thank you so much, folks, for your engagement. To our underbidders, keep talking to Gemma Roberts. I'm sure she can find you something of equal value and quality. And a big congratulations to our sellers. Thank you so much.
Good success, well done, and a great auction there. Bring your attention back to this beautiful home in Hanmer Springs in the Huranui. Been working with our highest bidder. They're not coming back into the room with me actually because they've already done the job. At 15 Tarndale Place, we have got a new owner. The bid was increased to $1.3 million. The owners have said that's going to be satisfactory for us, so they've instructed me to come back to the room here and announce to you all that $1.3 million, 15 Tarndale Place is happily and unconditionally sold. So well done, Jackie Frame. Well done to Sue and yourself. Congratulations. Thanks, Terry and Stacey. It'll be great to work with you. And I look forward to catching up with you soon, hopefully. Well done. Andrew Surrey, here he's back. The auction man. 2 great auctions last week, and we are off to Shanaway. 9 Shanaway Close in Hallsville. I know that the area is dear to your heart, Andrew. Spent a lot of your formative years there. And lovely to be back in the heart of Hallsville itself. Shanaway Close, number 9. Thank you very much to Craig for his instructions and for offering the property up to market. We've got a lot of real estate on offer for you here at Shanaway Close. Just in that Westlake area, you know where it is. And this is a freehold estate in the lane, and your parcel comprises 842 square metres. Which is a sizable and generous parcel, that is for sure. It's lot 254, deposit plan 48126. Your legal advisor would confirm that for you if they were on the ball mark. Certificate of title, volume 27, F folio, good old folio 51 there in the Canterbury Land Registry. Now, by way of chattels, there is no changes. The contract is clean, it's concise, and you settle in exactly 1 month's time on the 22nd of July 22. Well, Shanaway Close, I caught up with Wendy Godfrey at the open home there just on Saturday. Very impressed with the layout of the home and the spread of real estate that's on offer. Always like to see a permanent material home. That gives you the ultimate confidence in the Summerhill stone construction, iron roofing, of course. You're tucked away down the lane. You just got so much space. I think that's the key. If you've got a family situation, then that's what a lot of you are looking for, I know. Expansive open plan living downstairs. Nice big lounge, it's warm. Look at that log burner, the wetback, get that blazing in these chilly months. I think, what was it, -2 this morning? You won't even worry about it living here. Galley style kitchen is well connected with the flow that comes through via the dining space. Lots and lots of accommodation in the home, and all 4 bedrooms of ample size. Again, good for family, great garaging in the property. A backyard, well, if you're fond of the old backyard cricket, this is the place. It is bowling green flat, and it's nice and secure and private too. So if there is 2-legged and 4-legged dependents in your house, then they can have the run of the place. Also, you've got that security with the gate. And hey, Andrew, it is in your heartland. So would you like to have the final word?
Yeah, look, Mark, just everything you've said, it's a fantastic location. Haven't got another one of this size with the 2 bathrooms and the generous proportions of land for the family, as you've alluded to. So it's here to be sold.
Here to be sold. That's where you come in, folks. So start us away where? Calling out for your opening bids at Shanaway. Don't shy away from Shanaway. That's all I would say. So good to see you're active in the market today. Nice to see it. $600,000, good property, man. And away we go at 6. Starting off with half a dozen 100,000 at 600. Well, can I recommend you go to 7? Andrew, you've got a 620. Okay, so that hasn't raced away from you, yeah. 640, and then we go here at the rear of the room at $640,000. Gentlemen, which is probably at 660. You like your music, do you? That's good on you at 660, so I like it too. Bidding music, 675, okay, just swapping it out to 15, sir, I don't mind that. It's 675. First chance at that figure, Andrew. Would you come back and say 7?
695.
695, we nearly got there, sir. Is that the privilege for you? At 695 first call. Lots of home at the money, 4 bed, 2 bath. Remember that, at 695 only, first call. Second call, third call at 695. Andrew, I'm going to take one vendor bid at 710. I'll just keep that on behalf of the owner. There's a vendor bid in there at 710,000. Look, I'm more than comfortable at this level. At 710, first time I'm calling it. Second time, as we just move into the back of the track in athletics parlance. Third call in a 715. Okay, working with you. I'm not going to vendor bid against this person any longer. At 715, and first chance at that figure. Second call. No further from you, sir. Third call, because there's certainly no more coming from my vendor's pocket. That is for sure at 7:15. Andrew, if it's just your bidder and myself, I'll pause and offer them the opportunity. Okay, so we'll just pause. Thanks for your bidding.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on anyway, but it's not like I need it.
Right, where were we? We were at Shanaway Close. Major work's been done, isn't it? We have made slight progress to 725. The owners have said, hey, no, there's work to be done there. We need a little bit more than that. So we're going to pass the property at that figure, sir. You want to put 5 on and have a chat? 725, Mr. Sare, it's going back into your capable hands. We need buyers in excess of that figure. So at 7259, Shanaway Close is going to be passed in. So there we go. And we can move straight into our 2:30 session. And Bruce, good to see you, sir. It's our turn right now. Is Jackie ready?
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. And so hard to get it.
Okay, we're good to go. We're good to continue. Just 2:30 has ticked by, and we'll just remind you, as we always do, into our second session, just around the conduct of auction. Thanks to those that have just joined us. By way of the conduct, the rules of auction, they're all on the front page of the auction agreement that you probably would have memorised anyway, but just the pertinent points, I think, as well as the auctioneers, nominating bidding sums and being able to refuse bids and handling disputes and all that sort of stuff. The most important things really are just around the reserve, is that it stays confidential, but if we reach it or go past it, then and you're the highest bidder at that point, and then the end of the auction, the hammer falls, you're going to be the new owner, which is tremendous, isn't it? And sometimes we don't reach that reserve in the initial bidding, and you would have seen this all happening. We don't close the auction down. We just pause and negotiate with our highest bidder out in the comfort of the main lounge. Sometimes we even go out and have a chat in the sun, which I think is nice. It's probably ticked over 10 degrees now, so we could probably handle that. Just be wary that if you're not the highest bidder at that point and we're having that chat, sometimes it gets triggered like it did in our first auction today. The owner says, look, I'm satisfied with that. You just go in there and tell people that it's been withdrawn and sold. And sometimes people who are waiting, that can be a really sort of a situation that causes disappointment and even despair. So don't go there. That would be my recommendation. Vendor bidding, my exclusive right. That just means your hands aren't going up, and we've got some work to do. So if you hear a vendor bid, it just means we're well south of the owner's reserve, and it wouldn't be at a level that the property would sell. Finally, just reminding you, bang, the hammer falls, hooray, you get handshakes, you get a clap, a round of applause, but then you get a pen put in your hand to sign the agreement, and then you get a deposit slip put in your hand as well, just to put that 10% of the final successful bid you pay by way of deposit, and then that is it. So easy. Don't you love the simplicity and transparency of buying at auction? We're going to move on. See, Jackie Frame is a busy girl in this Horonui district, and I see Annie alongside us here. We're in Culverden, and I mean in Culverden as well, even though with in excess of 5 acres, we're right up, snuggling up to the town limits. So great opportunity here at Montrose Ave. Bruce, it's been a home and a property that you've loved, so thanks for the opportunity. And I'm sure the marketplace is delighted to have this opportunity to compete for a freehold estate comprising that 2.15 hectares, so great size. Section 65 Culverden Township, but in the Canterbury Land Registry there's a deposited plan which is volume 561 folio 29, as you'll confirm for me, Mark. That's stored in the registry as well. You're guaranteed vacant possession, and you only have to wait to the 7th of July as well, which is pretty decent. Otherwise, the contract is concise and it is crisp and it is ready to go. Do you foresee a lifestyle opportunity here for yourself? Well, I think so, definitely. You can't argue with that. When I've seen the livestock and I've seen the chooks in the yard, and the extent of the parcel that you buy with its established shelter and well-proportioned paddocks, etc. But I think also there's more to that opportunity in terms of what might be in the future, and what could be by an expanding township. Let's face it, Culverden's just got that whole lot closer inside the home as well. It's really homely and it is well laid out. The owners have added to it. You can absolutely sleep in army here, and you've got the utility rooms at the rear. One was a studio in the past for one of the residents. Did a little bit of work, a little bit of therapy in there. You've got outdoor areas for each occasion. That's quite key. You know the glasshouse stays with the property. There's the chook shed right there. You've got pool equipment. They all come on an as-is-whereas basis. Chook shed's guaranteed. And look at the shelter there. I was out there late summer, early autumn. It was absolutely gorgeous. There's some arability in that land, if that's a term I could use. But it's the sense of community that you get there, and just a great place to be where the values are good. I love going to the cafes in Culverden, and there's so much to be done here. If you're zipping into town, it's an absolute stunner as well. Calling now for your opening bids at number 40 Montrose. Great address, great spot to be. Who starts away? There's firewood there to sink a ship. Firewood would float though, wouldn't it? Who's floating out now? Who floats out the opening bid? Fire and the coal range, of course. Here to start? Give us a go at a mid-6, something like that. Another something nice and early. 650 if you like. You just call them out for me, I'll count them. Merely here to facilitate the trade. 40 Montrose. There's the range. Accessible kitchen. Very comfortable inside. Who's starting away? I was suggesting 650. I think that's very reasonable. Everyone should have their hand up at that figure. 2.15 hectares, remember. What are the possibilities down the line? Underpin your future. Don't really want to vendor bid. I don't think anyone's going to benefit from that. Who's going to put forward the folding? Cash of the Kiwi. What do you think, people? Give it a wee crack. You do have an exclusivity of opportunity at auction, that's all I would say. We don't want passing in without you having a good crack at it at least. Well, it's better than what I've got at the moment, so I'll take that bid, 550. So you look, good on you for bidding. It's not at a level we can sell. Are you outdoor people? Do you want to come into the lounge? We'll just offer you the opportunity. Okay, come outside, it's pleasant in the sun. We'll just pause the auction. You appear to be my only bidder.
All the time's changing, is the noise fading? 'Cause I wanna get it all. Don't look down. Don't look down. This high never hit. Don't look down. See the sky, gonna reach now. Don't look
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm going I walked through hell, got out of breath. Then I found you must be God's sign. Nothing goes bad under your spell. Kinda feels like I'll never die. If you keep me waiting, I'm not moving, I'm here. Keep me waiting. I got trust in you, dear. They say less is more, it's true. Only one I needed you. I just wanna give my best. I'm sorry if I fail with that. Could it be love? 'Cause we can do anything. Could it be trust? Shivers onto my skin. I can close my eyes, but I got peace in my mind. Could it be love? Could it be us? Keeping me up all night. Could it be love? Could it be us? Your love kept me up all night. Your love kept me up all night.
Montrose had those people in the bidding.
Hang on.
They increased the bidding.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jeremy. 40 Montrose. We had our bidders, the highest bidder that we're working with. They have increased that bid to 660. So at that figure, my instructions are that no, we're going to go back to the market. It's going to pass in, and so I'm giving it back to Jackie. Sue and Annie are going to carry on working with all parties. Those people can stay in the race. Like I say, always good to come along and have a crack, but at 660 the property's not for sale at that figure. How much more? Well, you just have to find out, won't you? So contact Jackie Frame, and I wish you the best on that. We've got one opportunity left for you. See you later, mate. Okay, we're going out to Rolleston now, where the Harcourts Four Seasons team are dominating and continue to do so. Ferg Spain, absolutely a fixture in the Selwyn District sales. And gee, you've been doing a lot of work in the city as well too, Ferg, so don't let me sell you short there, mate boy. Rebecca, thank you for the chance to market your property, and quite the street appeal, hasn't it? Inside and out as well, contemporary home. It's a 2019 build, so come and feast your eyes. At 11 Evander Avenue, Rolleston, a freehold estate on that 517 square metres, so decent sized parcel. Legal description absolutely exact and unchanged. You're guaranteed vacant possession in just 30 days' time, the 21st of next month. We're going to transfer the build guarantee across to you as well upon settlement. There is a small fee that would apply for that, but I should say it's well worth doing, because you want to take confidence in the market. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, ultra modern, really contemporary feel about it. If you want to live in a near new home, I would suggest it, because if you say, no, I want to build at the moment, well, you'd be pretty brave, wouldn't you, really? It's going to be slow, it's going to be complicated, and it's going to be very, very expensive. It's just at the right level of establishment, just really been run in for you. It's got all those luxuries that people are looking for in terms of the open plan living, the sunny aspect to it, really open plan, but cosy and warm, really stylish in the decor. I think that's a true feature. The feature for me is the home is your anchor, your fulcrum, the absolute pivoting point of the home, being that kitchen, of course, not just a place to prepare food, although it is that, but it's more about a meeting place. It's more about the social aspect of living that we have now. Really sleek, clean lines, aren't they? You're obviously flooded with natural light and that sunshine. It's got a brilliant outdoor area, Rebecca. You must have loved that and entertained a lot in that particular spot. See, the master bedroom has egress to the outdoors as well. I see you've had the spa pool there too, which is a no-brainer for me. Nice bar, Lena, so obviously there's a theme emerging there, Rebecca. Hey, you've got a good sized section right there for you. The third bedroom's a bonus if you do have guests, or even someone to help you with the mortgage. Double internal access garage. the area is just cranking, isn't it, really, Ferg? Can you just give your final sentiments, please?
Look, to my vendors, thank you so much for giving me such a beautifully presented property every Sunday and Saturday and Thursday. And we wish anyone bidding to be strong.
Absolutely be strong. Okay, dokes, so away we go. At 11 Avunda Avenue. I wonder who the new owner is going to be. It's not too bad. What do we say, Christine Flynn? This must be the one that you're here for. You'd start us off, say, those mid-sixes, you think? You might have a vested interest, eh? We thought 650 might be a reasonable place to start. Anybody at all vendor bid to start at 650, just to draw the line in the sand, your foothold to begin your ascent? Those of us that are watching us online, harcourts4seasons.co.nz. Phones to the air, first call, vendor bid. Lightly lived in, 3-bed, 2-bath, ultra contemporary, built in 2019, second call. Third call, I'll go to 70, 670, yes, on a vendor bid. Still with the vendor. Don't think the hands are going up here and now. This discerning young lady, Crusaders fan I know, first call, second call, third call. Ferg, there's not a hand up. It just means we whiz through to that next stage. But we thought we'd just go into the sevens, didn't we? At around about 720 for the final vendor bid. Not for sale at that figure. Pass it in at 720. Look, we'll just carry on working, Rebecca. Got to get you out south at least at some stage. Good thanks to you and Matt for the opportunity. So 11 Avanda Avenue is passed in on a vendor bid at 720. Clearly above that in the value. We know that its value is well north of that figure. Thanks for coming along today, for tuning in. Appreciate your attendance on behalf of Greg and James, Jeremy, Rachel and Scott. Thanks very much. And